as being a leader on behalf of all Americans.
Y'all, listen. Do y'all realize that we almost, well, let me revise that. We wasn't even close to having her as president of the United States of America. So I'm gonna omit that and I'm gonna stand down on that point. But if it was up to a certain group of people, because she still got like 70 something million votes. And if it was up to, for example, black culture and the black community, there are women that walk around and say that they are part of the 92, 93%. They literally wanted this woman to be president of the United States of America. Do you know how insane that is? Why we need to have people drug tested before they go to the polls, let alone have ID? I was having a conversation with my mom this morning on the Millionaire Morning Show. It was pretty hilarious. And we were kind of going back and forth, and she said that I was too smart for my own good because I deep dive too hard into subjects and learn too much, and which would take me into a hole and I become too immersed, with knowledge and stuff like that. And I don't know exactly what she said, but that was pretty much the gist of it. And I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand my own family and them choosing to vote for Kamala Harris. I know that most people voted for her because they don't necessarily, or they've been indoctrinated to believe that Trump is bad, even though they rocked with him for a long time. I know that, we got a group of people that they focus more on identity than they focus on the results. I know that we have a group of people that are affected because they've been getting paid by the federal government. And now that Elon Musk is going through with a fine tooth comb along with his Doge team, they're going to be affected and they're going to be forced to go back into the workforce to be able to grind. And that's why you got a 92% and why they, protesting over DEI and all of this other stuff, because they want those handouts. They don't like the fact that it's a possibility that you're going to have to get up and get a real job, or if you're just getting food stamps and you've been a lifetime recipient of it, or these people that's a part of these cities that now are being affected because we no longer are rocking out with sanctuary city status. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. And so, I understand it because, you got to get out here and you got to grind like the rest of us. But at the same time, it seems like that's what you would want to do, because that's what the spirit of America is, right? Like, that's who we are as a people. That's who.
So this is Anton Daniels. This is on his Anton Daniels show. I will put his the full video in the link of the description. He actually talked a little bit more about like Kamala Harris, the unedited 60-minute video that came out. But this part really caught my attention. I am a bag chaser. I've been following Anton for probably about a year and a half, 2 years now, and it feels good to know that I'm not the only one who looks like me, but also the only one who doesn't get the same, like he gets the same criticism that I get from family and friends. I was able to see him talk to his mom this morning on the Millionaire Morning Show, and it really hit home that, like, it's funny how people who say they love you and could care about you can almost insult your intelligence and use your intelligence against you. And the biggest thing I've been trying to convey throughout this whole election, throughout this whole time that President Trump's been in the White House, is that this is not about, do I like Donald Trump? This is about, are we moving in the right direction as a country? And I think we are. He just actually created a faith room for the White House that's going to be ran by Pastor Paula White. He's bringing God back into schools, back in. First, so if you don't think anything else is right, bringing God back into anything is amazing. Secondly, he pushed the immigrants out the way he said he was, things that Biden and Harris didn't do. Next, he banned men competing against women in women's sports. I don't know how somebody can be against that. I don't care how you choose to live your life. If you choose to be transgender or you're a part of the LGBTQ community, I don't think it matters. My biggest thing is that these things were created for equality and equity. I mean, equality. And a man can always outdo a woman, period, point blank. And when you put a man in women's sports who couldn't compete in men's sports, it's not correct. So you look at the long list, he just actually talked about the tax cuts he's about to do for middle class, the no taxes on overtime, the no taxes on Social Security, bringing back the 2017 tax Trump tax, all those things. When our society was booming back in those years before he left the White House, these things are positive things. I understand if you don't like him as a person, but the things that we're pushing forward are positive things. And if for some reason you can't wrap your head around that, maybe this is just not the place for you. Maybe you never wanted to see America. I don't care if you didn't believe in Make America Great Again. I understand people feel like it never was great. With that being said, if you don't think that these next 4 years will look better than the last 4 years, something's wrong. But I really want to say thank you to Anton. Um, it's nothing like having other people who look like you, and it's a ton of us, y'all. If you are one of those African American people who feel like you're the only one who think the way you think, you need to really become a bag chaser. You don't even have to become a bag chaser. You can just follow his material on Millionaire Morning Show every morning, his after hours, his Anton Daniels channel. Just being somewhere where you're getting educated, you can go and look up these things. They're providing proof. I highly encourage people to really start educating themselves on what you want America to look like for you. And so I just want to again salute to my boy Anton. Appreciate you, man. I really related this morning to your Millionaire Morning Show when your mom called in, because I deal with that with my family today. Even family members that I have who are married to the opposite race. So much more to come, man. So much more to come. This is your boy Norris with Souls of Thoughts. But just let you know, guys, be free thinkers. It's okay to be a free thinker. It's okay to be different. Everybody's not gonna agree with you, and that's awesome. The Bible said if you're friends to everyone, that's not a good thing. So my biggest thing is just look at the big picture. Don't just look at the person. But again, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and holler back at your boy. Let go.